Very good morning to you. Tuesday the 26th of March 2019, and I would like to open up today's little video from the veranda of Blackpool's wedding chapel. There's the North Pier there. And now we will start our little walkabout. Previous to leaving this Blackpool's wedding chapel, I'm able to show you the inside of the actual chapel where the wonderful service will take place. What a nice place to start married life. Looking out on the promenade of Blackpool and the lovely Irish Sea and the beach. There we are. That's the inside of this glorious wedding chapel. And a view from the staircase looking out of the windows of this wedding chapel. And of course now, on leaving, this is the entrance and the frontage of the wedding chapel. The front of the Sands Venue Resort Hotel. I think we're going to take a walk round the four sides, the front, the back and the two sides. This first side is really being opened up now. On our way now to the rear of the Sands Venue, and there's a piece of plant machinery there working. We may see that from the rear. A view from the rear looking to the front of this resort hotel. Marvellous progress here. 2 stories to be added to the existing roof here. 2 more stories to be added. Have just crossed the road to show you a full view of the rear of the hotel. And this is a view of the second of the 2 sides of this hotel, and this will see the end of our visit to this Sands Venue Resort Hotel, which will be Blackpool's only 5-star hotel on the promenade. Here we are, just been placed out this morning. A Northern Soul weekender coming up in May. And now we are at the site of the Premier Inn. And work has started on the erection of the 4th story. Now I'm told I will be able to show you the steel erectors from the other side. So we'll have a walk around there now. Here we are at the front now, and look, I hope you can see that. I hope you can see the steel erector now, and also the first piece of steel framework for this 4th story. Can you see it right in front of you? I really hope you can. Oh, that's great. And hopefully you will also just make out that piece of metal there which is going to be placed. The crane driver just waiting for a steel erector to take this from him. There's the steel erector now, and he will take charge of that. You see in front of you the North Pier. Now today I'm treating myself to a meal out, and I'm going to have this, which I know I will enjoy very much. Yes, I'm going to have a slug and lettuce. Very, very nice too. Now, I'm very pleased to show you this. This is Blackpool's newest eating place. It is superb inside. It really is. The refurbishment of this is spectacular. And of course the food, I've spoken to a couple of people coming out and they say the food is lovely, marvellous, and the settings is, as I said, superb. Now, this slug and lettuce was previously known as the Lytton tree. I'm thrilled to show this because I'm always looking for something new to video to make it interesting. Yes, we now have a slug and lettuce. Well, that was a lovely meal I've had in there. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to turn around and I'm just going to go across the road and I'm going to have a little soft drink in another well-known bar and eating and drinking and playing place, and that is the Walkabout, right across the road from the slug and lettuce, and we see the Walkabout. It's great in there as well, it really is. Australian themed eating and fun place. Walkabout. What I would like to tell you, and I've only just found this out, is that Walkabout and the slug and lettuce is owned through the same company. Yes, one company owns these two properties, and also I've been told that they also own several other bars and eating and fun places in the town. I wish them all the best and luck with their new restaurant, the Slug and Lettuce. And just a few yards away is the Metropole Hotel, right on the seafront. And even today, March the 26th, there's a lot of cars here. This place really does not close. It's open 52 weeks of the year. It really is. The front of the new Premier Inn, and I would love to show you this. Now, yesterday I showed you the start of the framework of the 4th story. Now this morning, just the very next morning, look what's happened. The steel erectors have now proceeded to do the 5th story on top of the 4th story. Now I'm hoping that you can see the 5th story. Can you see the slight angle on the top steel frame? I'm hoping you can. It is angled. Now that is for the roof. The 5th story will also contain the very exciting roof that this Premier Inn will have. So what we have now is, from Tuesday we have the start of the 4th story, and then this morning we have the start of the 5th story with this slightly angled top steel work there for the roof. Just to remind everybody, including myself, that this is 5 stories high with the roof, and on each story there's 30 rooms. It's a 150 roomed complex. Just a quick view of the Premier Inn from another angle. A huge day for the Grand Theatre and myself, and for this dance company from Wales. A huge day for Blackpool indeed, and this theatre. Well, I'm very, very lucky here, because I'm in the Grand Theatre now with this dance company from Wales, and they are performing their warm-up. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning, and as said, I'm very privileged to see them in their warm-up. They're on the stage, as you can see, and they arrived yesterday, and this is their second warm-up, ready for this evening's wonderful show that they will put on. Very good evening, everybody. It's just after 6 p.m. and I've returned now to the Grand Theatre where I am this evening entering it to see this wonderful programme that is due to be shown tonight. Awakening. The National Dance Company of Wales. I hope to show some more clips of the inside of this great theatre. Obviously I cannot record the actual programme, but as said, I hope to show you some wonderful pictures of the inside of this theatre. Hello everybody, I'm in the theatre now and I would like to show you the lighting disc that will be used this evening. And as you can see, the stalls are filling up nicely. It is a sellout. There's not one seat available now.
How long did it take to prepare each of the pieces that we saw tonight? Ed, you have the other microphone. Would you like to answer?
Yeah, I'll start. So generally when we make how long does it take to make a piece? Generally when we create a piece we have 4 weeks to create it, so the actual movement of the material and things like that. And then we have an extra week on top to put all the set and costumes and light and props and everything and things like that. So 5 weeks in total. And yeah, that's generally the length of time we allocate to it.
Great question, thank you. Hey, anything? Yes, a hand went up there.
How did you use the mannequins and where did it come from?
How did we use the mannequins and where did they come from?
Yeah.
Great question. Eleanor, would you like to?
Well, they come from a shop. Well, they are shop mannequins, really. So originally the idea was to have actually 13 people on stage, but we were only 9 dancers. And adding these extra 4 mannequins in a way as a sort of like guests to the dinner party as well, to make 13 as a symbology, let's say, of the 13. And how did we use them? Well, we experimented in many different ways. When you create a piece, especially with props, you start by learning them, really, as if they were a different person. You learn a different body and you learn a different material. So we started using them because they represent people. We started using them as people, and we started using them as statues. We started using them as dismountable objects. So suddenly it's a lot of different possibilities that arise. And this is a bit the result, somehow.
They have names, so they're very dear to us. We have named them. Great question, thank you. Anything else? Yes, gentleman there.
Just an observation to begin with. That is one of the best contemporary pieces of dance that I've had the pleasure of watching. Three very different pieces.
Thank you.
Interpret them how you will, but to me, they're excellent. 2 things. They do it with mirrors. Is that a state secret? How you use
well, before I reveal, I could open that up to how you think it was done. I'd love to hear the interpretations. How do you think we created that? Yes?
I think it was done, obviously, watching it very closely, being a dancer myself, it's like to do with like backlighting, projection. That's how I think the mirror scene was done, because you could very cleverly see the back of the theatre itself. But I think it was done mostly projection and backlights.
Okay, so we have a suggestion of projection and backlights. Any other thoughts? Yes?
Was it like a two-way sort of screen?
Like one of these two-way mirrors?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Well, we have actually two mirrors. So we started the piece with just one mirror in front, and all it is lighting states. So when the lights are off behind the mirror, you can only see what's happening in front. And then when we put the lights on in the back, you see both the back and the front. So there's no projection. It's all just the dancers doing it live. And it's just the magic of lighting. And then we add in the second mirror.
Hello everybody. Very good morning to you. Now this is a voiceover from the next morning, which is Thursday, the 28th. Now, I'm just in the process of editing last night's work. I have enjoyed making this video very, very much, and I want to now thank everybody for supporting me in these videos and watching them. I would like very much to thank the National Dance Company of Wales and the Grand Theatre for their kind help all through the day in making this video. And also, again, my thanks to everybody who watches my videos. It means so much to me, and I hope you enjoy this one, and I wish you a very nice afternoon and a wonderful evening. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Blackpool.